All right, so we're here inside Google, and we're going to go ahead and go to YouTube. There we go. And this is what you'll see the first time. Let's go ahead and click the sign in button, and Google will come up with, because Google does own YouTube. I'm going to create an account, and I'm going to say that it's for my personal use, and I'm going to enter in my name. Interesting, the last name is optional. And then I'll go ahead and click next. Now it'll ask me for my birth date. Okay, after you enter in your personal info, which I've skipped through obviously, it'll say enter the email address you want to use for your Google account. This can be anything you want. If the email address does not belong to you, don't use it. Obviously, it's not going to let you use somebody else's email address because they have access to it. I would recommend, for the purposes of this class, just say get a Gmail address instead, which is right here. And then it'll ask you, it'll give you some suggestions, different ones. So I'm going to call this Basecamp Test. And don't try this because I'm going to keep this one active. All right. And then I'll go ahead and click next. And then I'll create a password. Okay, after you create your password, click next. And then it'll ask you for a recovery email. Just use one that you do have access to. So in my case, I'm going to do my public address. Okay, and then it'll say review your account info. So it says basecamptest@gmail.com. That's me. Again, it can be whatever you want. And then just go ahead and click next. Privacy terms, blah, 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 blah. If you read this, then you got a lot more time in your hands than I do. Personalization settings are turned on. Yes. Okay, fine. We'll just go ahead and do that. Okay, so now we're in. So you now have a YouTube account and a Google account at the same time just by doing that. So how do you enable things to be able to work within? The best way to do this is you'll go to the top of the screen here and you'll say create. And you'll say upload video or go live. So in our case, if what we want to do to be able to go live is you go to create upload video, and then it'll create an account for you. So under settings account, it'll say signed in as your email address, and you'll say create a channel. And then it'll give you a channel. So I'm going to create one called it Basecamp Test, and that jives. So I'll click create channel, and boom, I'm there. I now have a channel, and it says create content on any device. Now, the issue you might encounter is Google may try and sign you out or verify your account during this process. And I want you to understand that if Google does that to you, it'll take you right back here and just go through with create and then upload video. We'll do the go live in just a second. So here I can say, you can see on the screen, create content on any device, upload and record at home or on the go, everything, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's, the first thing we'll do is we'll customize the channel and basic info, basic Basecamp test. And I'm just going to create a description. If you take the time to make these inputs now, you don't have to worry about them in the future, and Google sees that you're creating a valid channel. I'm just going to call this as a tester channel for, we'll call it Basecamp Learning, like that. If you see up top here, you'll see at Basecamp Test, and notice it says https youtube.com/@Basecamp Test, right? So that's the actual URL that I'm going to share with people, not this one. We don't need that. So the name of the channel, I'm just going to just put a space between Basecamp and test so it doesn't look like something computer generated. And then I'm going to put in my email info there. Okay. And I think, your branding. It's probably good if you want to put up an image. So I'm just going to use our image that we use for the logo of the business. And then the banner image, I can use the same one. So this is viewable on all devices, viewable on desktop, viewable on TV, right? It's going to base what the user sees on the device that they're using. So I try and tend to keep it with whatever they recommend. So I'll go ahead and click done. I have both a logo and an image, and I'm not using a video watermark yet. So then you just go ahead and click publish. And if I want to, I can say view channel, right? And here's, again, I don't understand why YouTube doesn't do this, but don't be alarmed. You see, if I refresh the page, now I have the correct thing. So I've got this set up correctly. So now I've got the logo image, and I've got the banner image, and everything set up. So we're almost there. We're almost there. The YouTube channel is on the way. So then the next thing to do is click create and then go live. Request access to streaming. Once requested, it may take up 24 hours to access live streaming. So you click request. Now you want to do this now. So we'll go ahead and click request. And we'll verify, first verify your phone number. Okay, after you enter in your phone number information, sorry, I blocked that out, but you enter in your phone number information, Google will send you a verification code to your cell phone, and then you just enter in that data. So let's see, my YouTube verification code. So I'll go ahead and put that in. Now, Google does allow 2 verifications per year per phone number. I don't know why they do this, because if you're trying to set up multiple channels, you almost have to have like burner phones just so you can get text messages from Google. But that's how they verify things. So that's my number. I'm gonna put that in, click submit. Phone number verified, congratulations. And now, if I go back to YouTube here and I go to create, go live, you can see now the countdown begins. So it says only 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 45 seconds until you can stream. So hopefully you've made it to this point. If not, just go back, because this is the process for setting up a live stream channel on YouTube. It's going to take 24 hours. They'll enable the code. And then the next thing you know, you're going to have yourself a working YouTube channel that you will be able to connect and then be able to stream directly to the channel. Thanks a lot for tuning in for this first lesson, and take care of yourselves, and we'll see you around. All right, bye-bye. Hey, this is Jeremy. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching this excerpt from my eCam Bootcamp series, which is available at basecamp.pro right now. It includes 14 lessons plus an additional 15th bonus lesson that covers everything you need to know to get streaming today right to YouTube or a number of other platforms, including Zoom. So just head over there, subscribe to the course, and you'll be ready to go. Also, if you don't mind hitting the like and subscribe button on this channel, I'd really appreciate it. I got a lot more excerpts coming your way, and I'd love to keep you updated with all the things that we got going on over here. In the meantime, take care of yourself, and we'll see you around.